Hello, it's been a couple weeks. Don't worry, the main episode is on its way. I've just been putting a lot more work and effort into it, and so it's taking a little bit longer to put together. Also, the sets that I've been building for it have been taking longer than expected, so there's that. But I didn't want another week to go by where I didn't upload another episode, so I thought we would do a little bit of an in-between-the-scenes kind of thing. This is probably going to be a lot more frequent of something that happens. Doing it this way means the main episodes are going to be able to be longer. I can do more in them. I don't feel as rushed to get them out, and so I think all in all, they're going to be a lot better of an experience. Hopefully, you guys feel the same way. I had to do a little bit of remodeling inside Grand Chasm Industries, so it's a little bone bare right now. We've got a lot of inventory sorting right now, and I was just loading up everything I needed into the train here because I got to haul a bunch of resources back over to the set, which I don't know if I can show you guys any of that. I really would like to give you guys a bit of a behind-the-scenes tour of some of the things that are going on, but we'll see what's going on. But we got to get all of these resources back. Oh, wait, crap. Our door is stuck to the side of the train. We gotta remove that. It's all cleaned up. Also, there's our big monstrosity of a actually, we could probably set this going while we're, yeah, actually, you know what? While we're gone, let's get this going on another chunk here. If you saw the first short for this, it looked way, oh, dude, look, oh, hey guys. How you doing down there? Lovely day it is, lovely day. Right. If we're lucky, they haven't seen us. Man, we've been doing so much work over here, but we've been needing a lot of resources to build the set for the main next video, episode 21. Speaking of that, I don't know what we're gonna do for naming the episodes. I don't know if I've changed it by the time this episode's gone up, but I was thinking of just doing like 20.1 or something like that. And then that way people know it takes place between episode 20 and 21, but I don't know, maybe we'll do like 20+1 or something like that, something stupid. Hey, this is Future Spencer from later on in the video who realized he probably should have told you guys earlier on what my new schedule is going to be going forward. That's going to be my new stream schedule, as well as the content uploading schedule. Some of it's probably not going to make much sense to you right now, but don't worry. By the time you get to the end, you're going to be like, oh, okay, he's now clarified stuff and he's now talked about things. Dude, this has been harvesting tons of resources. We're not going to set it on the automated thing right now. We're just going to do one chunk because I don't want to just leave it going because sometimes it can lag things out as I'm coming back in by train. I've only glitched through this once before and fallen through while it was running, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we gotta rotate on the front right arm. So we're gonna spin on this one. This should activate. It should rotate us forwards. That's the wrong way. Oh, no, this is the right way. This is the right way. But this is gonna go through a chunk we've already done, right? Okay, let's bring that back up. No, this is working right. We just spin again. Oh, there we go. Well, it was struggling, but it worked, so that's what's important, right? All right. That's gonna collect us some more resources, and we'll be able to go and sort that in later. What you guys saw in the main facility there was the auto-sorting system and the start of our processing of these resources, because now that we've got all this here, my secret underground layer that I can't show you guys because it is important to some of the lore coming up later on, has all of my auto-processing in it, and I don't want to have to haul this stuff 10 minutes to the other side of the world just to be able to go and process it. So we're gonna process it all here from now on. For the train, we had to lift everything up one block because while we were traveling through the tunnels when it was dark out, sometimes you'd hit a mob and it would go through parts of the train and it would get caught in one of the seats. So doing it this way means that the mobs just pass underneath if that ever happens, so it's never an issue. Because the ladder's up higher, I wanted to be able to still see this design here, so I built a different way of being able to get up, and it works pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Doesn't matter if the train is assembled or disassembled, we can still connect it, but we gotta add tracks. Can't go yet. All right, I gotta grab some tracks. I tossed out the stuff we didn't need. I've got everything we need here, so we'll slap this in. We might have to cut down the tree. We might make it through. We're a little bit higher in this train, so sometimes if you hit leaves, it knocks you out. It's not, doesn't knock you physically out, but you get knocked out of the seat and sometimes pushed out of the train. But we should have no problem. We'll just hook right, and we'll make our way back. Oh, it's so cool being able to drive this around and take the trains. Look at this, so cool. It's hauling all the resources. I kind of want to add another 2 cargo containers onto this, or vaults, you call them from the crate mod, but I don't have a setup that can hold that. I'd have to go and expand the whole train station that I have underground, but oh god, the crate mod is so cool. Now we have made it back to the little junction beneath Tinkertop Mountain, but I can't show you any of the stuff you're about to, that you would see with this train, so I'll see you in a couple minutes here. Okay, the resources have been dropped off, and hello, welcome back to the mall, or at least underneath it, where we've got all of our wood shops going on. Yeah, I love it. It's so awesome. Nobody's been buying wood the last little bit, but I don't think people have been on as much recently. Oh, we got a little bit of sales going on. One of the projects I've been really excited for a while is Phase 5 of the mall, but it's been on the back burner since I've been working on episode 21 set, so. Coming soon, Phase 5. Can I give a hint as to what's going on there? I don't know if I can. It's gonna be called the Clockwork Marketplace. So if you have any guesses on what it is, throw them in the comments down below. And if you guess it right, I still won't tell you, but you know, maybe I'll give a little bit of a winky face response. You know, maybe. I don't think too much has changed out in this area lately. Oh, dude, look at these lights actually. Wait, is nobody buying wood because they're just growing it out in front of the mall? Is that what's going on? Look at the lights. They add so much. Okay, actually a fair amount of work was done here. This is Leontine's new shop, the Trapdoor Galore. I don't think I bought anything from here yet. It's a little complicated. I would like to, but. You guys hear that? Do I have my armor on? I do not have my armor on. We're not gonna go look. Oh, but I can't help myself. We'll go take a little bit of a sneak peek look at what we've been working on for episode 21. The ruins underneath the mall. Just trying to decide what entrance we should take. There's a few secret ones. We're gonna just run along the track here. We could take a train and then jump out halfway, but I think the train would have to do a loop all the way around past Sigma's place, or Gnoma's, sorry, place, before we'd even get to where we need it to be. But if we run this way, and then I believe, oh look, there's the train anyways. Oh, and then yeah, Sigma's been working on that lately. The business. Lore-wise, I haven't seen it yet, so technically we're not seeing, like, none of this video is canon to this main story of the NeverBound SMP. Yeah, he's been working on a structure over there, and I'm really excited to see what he does with it. When we cross the bridge, we just run through this way, and we should come across Leontine's old ruins. Oh, you can see the little spinning stuff. There it is. And then don't worry about any of that stuff. That's all going to be removed. That was just a way that I could go and help haul resources and junk material up out of the ruins that I've been building. Because technically they are underground right here. Why? Who knows? Maybe it's important, maybe it's not. So now when we approach the ruins, the way that we access, oh, that's right, we could have taken the nether portal. The way we find the secret entrance into the ruins for the behind the scenes kind of building and sets design. It's also a faster way than running all the way down through the mall, along the spinning shaft that's underground, and then yeah, it would take us 4 times as long to get there. Oh, here's the button. So yeah, when we see the ruins, we come along this way, we find our button. The gray mod is so cool. You can make so many little secret places. And then we'll close that behind us so mobs don't get in, and we'll bring our elevator back up. I don't know if I'll ever be able to play Minecraft without it again. There's just so many cool things you can do with it, especially elevators and secret doorways and the automated miner that we have. It's incredible. We got tons of little secret hallways and entrances to get into places. This was a lot of fun to build. It was really hard to show a bunch of the elements of this because in the episode, I'll sneak around this way and kill this guy. I spent a lot of time setting up a bunch of automated things, but it takes so long for some of them to go through that it just didn't fit well with the pacing, especially with how I felt kind of rushed through with editing it and getting the script out. So I'm just really excited for the new way I'm approaching the episodes. Taking more time between them lets me develop the script a lot more. I can do more interactions with other people on the server. We can have a lot more of the story play out, whereas before it kind of felt like I was just doing extended shorts. Oh yeah, and we've been doing a lot of shorts lately too, which has been so much fun. Here, which button was it again? Yeah, it's been so much fun building all this stuff. And most of these things, like I said, were completely automated, but it just takes so long for the mechanisms to go through and do a lot of this that you don't really get to see all of it. Yeah, we've been doing shorts every day, which has been a lot of fun. So there's a lot of the different smaller skits that I wanted to do that I was kind of sneaking into parts of the previous episodes that I could just do through shorts now. So I can explore a bunch of cool different little like storylines and side things that aren't relevant to the major plot. So it gives more freedom for being able to do silly things, but then also have the main episode. So that brings it down and it places it. If we push this again, it should come back and it should pick it back up. And then this should still be hooked up and automated as well too. I think those are still shifting back and up and down too, aren't they? It was kind of hard to see in the video, but oh no, they're not running. We'll go try and turn them back on in a second here. But yeah, this comes down and it picks it up and it goes and puts it back in. Gray mod is amazing. There's so many cool things you can do. So the button for it should be here. Pushed again. It's kind of hard to see. I'd hate playing on bright because I love the moodiness of everything, but yeah, you can see the pistons going up and down. So those are pistons that are supposed to be pumping lava out. So every time they shift, those should shift as well too. So the idea is that it's like pulling the lava up out of the ground. I didn't really get a chance to show too much of that with how I edited the last video. I really wanted this place to feel like an underground forge, and I feel like for the most part we hit that. Definitely some sort of forge working was going on here. And then yeah, this is completely automated as well too, although I think you guys saw most of that. Oh, in the last episode when the liquid pours out of the basin, so the liquid actually stays stationary, you can't glue it. So it was kind of weird trying to figure out how to cut all the stuff stuff together for that, so I had to do some cuts so you guys couldn't actually see all of this moving automatically. Actually, where's the button for it? Let me just do it anyways. So yeah, this whole thing just runs on its own sequence, and it's so cool. But so liquid can't actually sit in there. The liquid would stay down below where the lava is. So what we had to do for this was I got Sigma's help, and him with his tiny Gnoma size hid inside the barrel. And so as the barrel was coming across and it tilted it, it placed it down, he then placed the molten copper buckets so that it looked like it was pouring out. It turned out so cool. I was really happy with it. So now the next area that we've been building the big sets. Well, I don't know how much I can show of this. There's a little, I have a little side entrance to get into it. Oh, it's already open. I don't know how much I can show of this. I don't know how much I'm comfortable showing. Oh yeah, this is where we get a bunch of the mechanisms to, you know, why don't I show you guys the really cool thing? So how all of this automated stuff works is actually, I thought this was pretty clever, but if we open up this door here, you'll see that this is currently in the process of moving, and how it tracks all of the movement for it and all these different things is if we sneak down here, I'm just using gantries. So I have a gantry that goes across with the little redstone guys that, what do they even call them again? Redstone contacts. So when the redstone contact moves across the gantry, it activates through the redstone link, sending a signal to the different locations that I want it. And you can put multiples on the sides. You can split them up. You can speed up the gantries. You can slow them down. So you can get the speed that you need to activate a bunch of really complex things. It's actually also part of how the automated miner now works and shifts around. Yeah, it's so cool. All we do is we hit the button so it moves across, and then if we want to reverse stuff, we just hit the button again and it comes back. It takes a little bit to get the reverse working, just because there's some complicated things that activate at different points. So you have to go and disable and enable certain redstone link signals that are being sent across things. So it can be a little funky getting it going, but yeah, that's how it works. It's really cool. Actually, before we go back up, you can see these are kind of small, right? There's a few different things here. There's another couple complicated mechanism contraptions that are going to be operating in the next episode, and I can't show you guys what they are, but what I will show you, because it makes me feel special inside, is right down in here. It's a little bit more complicated. There's a lot more, there's a little bit more things going on. It took so long to get it going. If I'm not able to get into the next episode, I'm gonna be so mad. But everything's working pretty good for the most part, so we should be okay. And then yeah, this is like a little tiny kind of forge here. So I'm trying to think if there's anything I can show you guys, and I think there's one spot that doesn't really give anything away, but it looks cool. And we'll go take a look at that. You know, I just said a whole bunch of stuff that was kind of spoiler, so I'm just gonna put this in, and Spencer put this in instead, and just show. Look at that, there you go. A little bit of a sneak peek. Think about all this as you will. Let me know maybe what you think's what's gonna happen here, and it'll be another thing where I just don't tell you. With this one, I won't even put a wink if you get it right. I'm not gonna give any hints. So yeah, that's what's been going on with all that. Oh, why did I come from over there? Who knows? Who knows? What's it for? Who knows? I'm really excited for this next episode. I'm hoping I'll have it out Friday. Not like the Friday that you're watching this, but the Friday after. It'll be pretty close though, pretty tight. We'll see. I'm hoping. Trying to think if there's anything else I can show you guys. We did see a little bit of the Grand Chasm Industries, which has been some of my favorite shorts to make. Oh, I could show you guys this one. So if you recall, Peaches currently isn't here right now. I don't know how canon Peaches wants it to be, but he's currently gone off on an adventure down into the void. Well, what could be happening down there? Will Peaches return? Will there be another short about the void? Probably. You know, maybe sooner than later. Who knows? Probably. Yeah. I've been talking to Peaches. We have stuff kind of scripted out and ready to go. We've just got to film it and record it. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Here it is. The place where we lost Peaches. Peaches, are you down there? Down there. Down there. Down there. Who knows? Who knows? This style of video is probably gonna be what you see most Fridays. Now, you know what? Actually, we're just gonna do videos like this every Friday. And then when the main episode's done, we'll have it come out on, it'll be like a Saturday or a Sunday morning. Maybe we'll do that instead, because I still wanna do weekly videos, but I wanna be able to have the time to do a really fun and exciting job and feel really passionate about the main episodes, which I've felt really passionate about all of them so far, but I just haven't been able to put the time into them that I really wish that I could. And now we're just gonna do it. Each of the main episodes are going to be closer to 20 minutes now. It's going to be a lot more story focused than it was, although it was already pretty story focused, but that's what I want to do. We've also had a few people asking questions about live streams. So after this week's streams are gonna, I should probably talk about this at the beginning of the episode. I'll just cut it in there now. So that's what's gonna be going on. Also, if anybody has any ideas what we should do with these wolves, let me know. I tamed them all for the short with Peaches, and then I just put them here because I don't know what we're gonna do with them. So, hello wolves. If you have any ideas, let me know. Maybe we'll just turn this into like a dog shelter. How does that sound? You guys like the idea of that? You want some food? Some rotten flesh, delicious, and have some bouncy balls to play with. And here, you're a little left out, so you can have some clay balls. But now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some more set building to do. Probably shouldn't have gone along this way, but this is the way I decided to go. And I'll catch you guys later. Good luck out there. Together we shall rule the world. One of these days it'll happen.